Coming up, Australia's men and women's wheelchair basketball sides defeat their rivals in the semi-finals. And plus, all the latest highlights in the athletics and the swimming. That's up next here on NBN Sports News.
McIntyre steals back, nerves in the opening exchanges, but not from Lee Manning.
Exciting news comes on for Australia's men.
Got a response. Dalton gets it! Dalton gets it! He breaks English hearts
as they go through to the final of the wheelchair basketball in the Commonwealth Games. While Australia's women also go through to the final with a win over England.
And she gets the one as well.
And Sabblejack just show.
And of course, this is NBN News. Don't forget, this is NBN's Sports News Commonwealth Games edition. Good evening. My name is Conklin McLeod, and welcome to the bulletin. Of course, it's been exciting for our Commonwealth Games, and of course, Australia's men and women have booked their places into the wheelchair basketball finals after defeating England. Because of that, it was just marvelous for the men. Which is just incredible, with Lachlan Dalton securing the match winner, and of course the women had it through, and also won, and are now through to the final, and will join Canada in the decider. Still on to the games at the Commonwealth Games, and Joe Weston has helped our girls to a incredible victory over Wales. It was incredible for the women, who were too strong for their rivals right throughout the game. Meanwhile, Australia secured a victory right up in the 4.100 metres medley relay, which of course is one of the best swimming events of all. Meanwhile, it was exciting right up in the athletics. The Bree Masters through to the semi-finals, and it follows a great exciting run. Because of that, she finished in second position.
She'll get through to the semi-finals.
It certainly was different as Elaine Thompson-Herrera secured a win right up in a relay of the athletes, as she quickly got into first place. While Katrina Bissett fought her way into the 800 metre final of the women's athletes, and because of that, she ran in second position.
And she's lost some momentum into the stretch. Hodgkinson leads. Bissett's having a run though. She's having a really big run. Riki out wide to Lhasa. It's Hodgkinson.
She ran from third to second position, just to have a silver medal. Meanwhile, one of the Malaysian players was disqualified, while Jake Banstead, who of course is one of the Aussies, is through to the semi-finals.
Green early. Let's see what the
Then in
pace
one
is
of the
like.
best
Amita
ones,
and Stewart out
Rohan
wide.
Browning
and Green together.
won
He's gonna
Heat
go
9
clean
and
road. He's gonna be the
qualified with a
first man home.
semi-final of a 10 out of 10.
He's run really well. Oh boy, he's turned the corner in a week and a half.
Very, very high on the wall and a
It was a
perfectly
bound of
straight
the
stack for the
semi-final
18-year-old
as
with
Molly
3
O'Callaghan
gold medals in relays
did a
and a silver in the individual
spectacular
200 free.
dive and
Going
also a
okay.
marvellous
Fantastic
swim in the
start by
50
Molly. She
metres
really got a lot of
backstroke of
height
swimming.
off the push off the wall. So even down the centre. She looks to have about a quarter of a body length on the Cox in the lane next to her.
Going okay, so Lauren Fox
Thankfully, O'Callaghan didn't want to stop. Nobody was stopping her immediately,
Well done,
as
Molly.
O'Callaghan
Got
won,
there, found the wall first.
as she came first. But originally in 5th position, Thomas Nowakowski knows how it's done in the heats of the 50 metres freestyle of swimming.
Only one Australian winner, and that of course was Andrew Bale.
And of course, he swam his way up from 5th to 1st
Stroke for stroke with Leendo Edwards. He might be just in front
and
there.
won the game.
Yes, he gets it. Well done.
Now, the women. It was an Aussie triple threat as Lizzie Deckers, Abby Connor and Brianna Frossell all qualified for the women's 200 metres butterfly final.
Last winner 2010 and before that 2006. So out in front. This is a good swim from Lizzie Deckers. She's in front. So
And of course, Lizzie was in front.
17-year-old Aussie Brianna making a move into 4th spot, trying to get up there and hit the wall.
Connor was in second. Frossell was in 4th. Then, in the 200 metres backstroke final, Josh Edwards swim and Mitch Larkin finished in the top 2.
10 events at the past 2 games, 6 gold, 3 silver. And he's going to be in 2nd place here in the 3rd and final heat. Well done to Josh
Edward Smith scored a win, Larkin finished 2nd.
So he's got the lead here. The 0.12. Blake go through. It was easy in the end.
Didn't quite land him flat on his back.
Four years ago, and this one's turning out to be just as good, judging by the atmosphere and the reaction.
Actually, still from the Commonwealth Games of transferring his speed and his.
Silver on home soil on the Gold Coast. What a great Commonwealth Games that was 4 years ago, and this one's turning out to be just as good, judging by the atmosphere and the reaction from the members of the public, and that's a decent opener. But here he is, the mustachioed Australian, who seems like he's been around forever. 7th in Rio. He got a silver on home soil on the Gold.
Next up, it was Harry Frame, who had to run to quickly jump into the sand to make sure that he will get a gold medal.
Just as good, judging by the atmosphere and the reaction from the members of the public.
Then, Ebony Gorko competed for weightlifting, and also she got three greens, and also got a second silver medal.
Program.
Up in the hurdles,
The Aussie 2 from the right.
however, Tennell Price quickly started the heat with a personal best time.
Price is going well at halfway. Thompson's in a bit of trouble here. She's not going so well. Mills gets up to Price. Mills going to have a
Price secured a huge victory.
First over the line, that'll do. And that's close to a personal best. In fact, I reckon it is.
Then suddenly, Kayla Nobbs opened the score for Australia, right up in the hockey. And that's how it stayed right at full time.
Caitlin couldn't have done much more there, but Caitlin Nobbs opens the scoring midway through this first quarter.
Then, Georgia Godwin, of course, did one of the best spectacular stunts of all time. And it was on the vault.
Who was 6th.
And also, first last year She had surgery on her double ankle, but this year she earned her first ever gold medal at the Commonwealth Games.
How close can she get? 13.233. She's into top spot.
They're huge. Anyway, that's it for now. My name's Conklin McLeod, and of course, I'll see you tomorrow. And from all of us here, good night.